All right. Morning here. Early morning. Couldn't sleep. Decided let's get turn 10 done. So, here we go. They are not bringing any more units on. And if we look at the situation, they have this. Well, they're contesting this. We have this one. There is not, that's paralyzed. Paralyzed, pinned. He's not moving. So this is safe. And then these three are safe. This one is not. Oh, that was a farm. But these three are safe. He could move. Could move here. I don't think there's any chance of losing this one at this point. I don't think. Now, I don't know what the events are. I haven't looked at the events. So I have found this scenario odd. I mean, you guys, if you've watched the whole thing, the fact that I basically just sat, fired, and they really haven't. It something. I feel like I must be missing something. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong on this one. So if anybody has suggestions or sees anything, please let me know. I may post on Board Game Geek just to see if I'm missing something. But let's rock and roll and get this thing wrapped up. So we do not have an HQ event. They do not have an HQ event. There are no PC markers. They've got a unit here. Let's see, unit there, unit here. So 3 cards. So the second one. So 1, 2. So we're gonna do this one. I'm gonna put these down just to help me remember. All right, so we're doing this card. So we've got pinned. It's pinned undercover, so it's a 4. So that's a 2. That's nothing. That was this unit. Another pinned unit. That's a 3. He's going to attempt to rally. He does not. Paralyzed unit does nothing. That guy does nothing. All right. Number 2, so this one. So this is using this table over here. He is on the same card, undercover. 1 through 3. It is a 2. Attempt to grenade. So there are 2 occupied buildings. So he's going to attempt to grenade here. Oh, yeah, it does say building, right? Attempt to grenade. Yep, a building. Oops, sorry about that. Zoom like crazy. So he's going to attempt to grenade there. So he's green. So he fails. So there is a grenade miss on this whole card. Then up here, last one. So he is the same thing. He is a 1 through 3, a 2. So he's going to attempt a grenade. There's only 1. He succeeded. And this is exactly what we had before. Because he succeeded, my fire team can try to fire back. Failed, and we have a grenade miss. All right. I got to tell you what I think I'm going to do is get this guy off of there. Because I'm not going to win that card, and I'd rather preserve the step. That's my thinking. All right. So, my turn. So we have the CO. He has 6. I'm going to draw just to cycle cards, but the reality is he can't spend them all. He's got 12. He can spend. I'm going to activate and activate. I mean, there's no tanks coming. Doesn't matter. Just, I don't think it matters. I could stop him and tell him not to fire, but why? Truly just don't. Matter of fact, this heavy fire is no longer there because those units are gone. Oof. All right. Well, I don't think the CO is going to do a dang thing. Nope, not clean up. What am I thinking? Wow. All right, so the CO is not activating anybody. And I don't think anybody else. So that's the first. He has nothing he can do. He's right here. You know what he will do? Yeah, I take that back. First is going to move here. So he's exposed. And he's going to tell this guy to fire a grenade. I don't need any more. So he is line. So 1, 2, exhort 3. So I have a grenade on that unit. So on the cover, that was exposed. So that was 1, 2, 3. His 4th move, he's going to move back under the cellar just for better cover. All right. So ironically, I may do similar with the second platoon. So he doesn't really matter. He got 5, but so the second platoon, oh my God, he's got more commands than he can possibly do. He's going to spend 4. And he's going to move up here. Oh, they can't fire out. It doesn't matter. Oh, you know what? Well, yeah, he's exposed. 1. Then he's going to tell this guy to move to the strong building. 2. Then he's going to move to the cellar. So he's got this guy up here. And if we get enough general initiative, we can fire at this unit. All right. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to try to bring artillery down there. That's the second. All right, the third. He's got plenty. He had 1. He basically added 3, so he can do 4. He really can't do anything of any value. He can't get a unit up where it could attack, I don't think. Yeah, well, the grenade there. I could try to get another grenade. I think I am going to do that. Why not? He is going to move here. Tell this unit to move. That's 1, 2. They're both exposed. He's going to be told to fire there. So 1, 2, 3. So we got, and grenades stack. That was the reason for that. Then he's going to move to the cellar as his 4th. All right. That's the third. Third, he got basically, let's make sure. 1, 2, 3. So he got 4. He basically got 3. He had 4 total. He's down to 0. So he spent them all. All right, the HMG. This is the HMG. He will attempt to concentrate fire. 2 HMG. Yep. 1, 2, 3. So he concentrated fire. So this guy, we are really pouring it on that guy. All right. So that was the HMGs. Well, I don't think I drew for it. So let's rethink that. So, well, yeah. So that's his numbers. 1, 2, 3. And he's done. First sergeant's going to do nothing. And the XO is going to do nothing. So the first sergeant was over here. XO was over there. So now, general initiative. We get 2. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm moving this guy back. By the way, I believe that turns into a grenade miss. But that fire team is going to drop back to the cellar. Then the artillery FO is going to call in fire here. So that is not where my artillery is. So basically it's drawing 5 because the artillery FO has got 1 left, 4 cards. He's a veteran. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely hit him. Where's incoming? All right. That is the end of my artillery. And it doesn't matter, but I can move that over just for game mechanics, just for habit. And I am done. So, capture phase. I don't believe there's any units captured. This paralyzed unit is under fire and not pinned, disappears. This disappeared. I'm not firing there anymore. Where that was not in, that was not valid. So no fire is going to be happening here. All right. Okay, and that is, I think, it. Tanks. I'm not moving anybody. I have that guy activated and this guy activated. There's just no reason. So we're on to fire mission update. This disappears. This flips. There is, he's got automatic fire. There is no small arms fire there anymore. Yeah, he's got small arms fire here. And would need to cease fire to stop. He's firing into here uselessly. And that's it. Fire mission update, no potential contacts. In terms of pinned, these are unpinned. They are no longer under a volume of fire, but it does not matter. Oh, wait a minute. It does matter. He is going to fire here with his automatic. Oh, no, he's small arms now because he's out of ammo. Which I don't think is going to matter. And I think now we just, oh, this guy's no longer Oh no, he's pinned. We have a volume of fire here from this guy. All right. As a matter of fact, that HMG, I'm going to take that concentrate fire off. I don't think he was pinned. He shouldn't have been able to tell that guy. I should have rallied him and then done it. It's, I think, game over. So let's just run through these. We have -5, -6 for the grenade miss, and then +3. So there is a -1, which is pinned. All right. So this guy, we didn't have a unit on that card anyway, so it didn't really matter. Here, small arms fire, so it's +3, +6, +8. In this case, -2. So +6, +6. I mean, they're all +6 here. So I have 4 +6s. So a miss, a miss, a miss, and pinned. All right. Nothing here. That's no longer firing. Nothing here. So the last thing we have, I'll do his attack on me first, which he has a -2, then a +2. But then I have a, so those wipe out. +3, +3, so this is +3, +4, +3. Let's do the +4 first. +4 is a miss. So he's no longer pinned. Then we have 2 +3s. +3, miss, and pinned. So this grenade here is pinned. Doesn't matter. Now this guy, oof, he's got -8. Grenades don't take into account visibility. So -8, +2. So he is a minus. He's basically the -4. So he's a hit. He's a green unit. Unfortunately, he's paralyzed. And I say unfortunately, I mean he's out of the game. But that did not get me my oops. I am so confused why I was suddenly unable to draw a faction. Gonna have to spend some time looking at the mod, at least this version of it, that just started on one of the saves, so it's really strange. All right. So, oops, no, he's paralyzed. Pinned. All right. And I think that is it. This guy. Nothing on none of those. So we're just in cleanup. There's no evacuate casualties. I never got down a casualty collection point. That is something I probably could have done, is run my XO or my first sergeant up there. I guess I found that a very odd mission. So we're done. My mission objective: secure 3 of 5 village cards. So I have units on here now. So secured. Oh, that's a farm. Secured, and secured. There's my 3. All right. This one's not secured, and this one's not secured. But I got my 3. All right, so victory points. I don't think there's any specific ones. Yeah, none specific there. So, secure a card in a defensive mission per card. So I had 3 secured. Well, So what does secure card mean? Because it didn't say farm cards. It said secure a card. So I actually have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 secure, 4, 5, 6 secured cards. I think that's 6. I think it's 18. Oops, which puts me at 20 because I had 2 already. Secure. There is no primary objective. None of those apply. There are 2 enemies. Nope, 3. 3. So I got another 6. So I have 26. Successful point grade attack. I did not give myself one. Knock out a tank with a bazooka. Well, I did do that. Did that right here. Oh no, that was the tank did it. It wasn't with a bazooka. And I didn't do it with an AT mine. Didn't evacuate, and I didn't clear a bunker. So that's it. I got 26 is what I believe I have. All right. So let's go back. We're going to walk through this between mission. Got my experience points. Rally any weapons teams, spotters, HQs. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pull my units off. I'm going to pause, pull them off to the side so we can look at them. All right, so here's what we looked like. Got a fire team. Only one. Only lead I have. These are the units that I have. Only one that was wiped was 3-1. So what I'm going to do, I don't get any replacements in this mission. So I am going to reconstitute, well, I'm going to reconstitute that squad with a green unit. It's actually got nothing. I am going to take a unit from 2, 3, a veteran. Do I want to take a veteran? I don't want to take a veteran. Yep, I'll take a veteran. I'm going to add that veteran over here. So I basically moved a unit over to get me to a 2-step squad. And that unit right now is line, I believe, with a green and a veteran. And that's, I mean, I don't really want to do anything else. So you can reconstitute your squads, spend experience points. Yeah, you can detach squads to reconstitute and rebalance. So that guy was green. I need to think on this for a second. So, thinking about this, 26 points. Now, all these skills I wasted. I mean, I spent all this money on those skills. I basically have none of them. They're all gone. I'm the worst with remembering skills. So that's something in the going forward that I need to try to figure out. How I might be able to improve my remembering, what practice I can create. All right, so these are my units. So I'm going to then spend, logically, I think I should get this guy up to line, which is 1. I think I should get these 2 and these 2 up to veterans. So that is basically one, that's 6, 12. So this brings this down to 13. So that's veteran, 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 veteran. We'll turn those into veteran. This will now be, I think he might just be a line. Matter of fact, I don't know if I need to spend that now that I think about it. Veteran, line, or green is line. So, yeah, I'm not going to get this guy. Keep him there, and we'll have 14 experience points. We'll get this up to line. So there, down to 13. Back to 13. We spent it there. And I think we should spend to get all these guys. So that's 8. Oh, no, all of those veterans. So I had 13. Basically can spend 12. I think I'm going to do it. Veteran, 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 veteran. So they're all becoming veteran quickly. Veteran, 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 line. These guys are now veteran. This is line. These are veteran. Oops. That stays vet, that stays vet, that stays vet. All those are vet. And I have basically one skill that I can spend. So I'm not going to have to worry too much about it. I'm going to do an auto grenade. One auto grenade. And that's all I'm buying. I believe that is the mission. We succeeded. I feel like that mission was very odd. I don't know if I did something wrong. It just did not feel like I was ever under pressure. So if you see something I did wrong, please post and tell me. But I'm going to save. And we are going to move on. Like I will just hit next mission. And we will move on to mission 4. Glad I saved. All right, I have some fixing to do. That's all caused by the same thing with the lat team. It doesn't know that we're in the bulge scenario somehow. So I am going to try to fix that. I'm going to pause this so you can actually see as we pull this together. Okay, I think I figured this out. I put this Normandy book back on the table. And it's very confused because I've got Bulge and Normandy, and it uses that to determine what the game is. So I'm going to put that away. Save it again. Now we're going to try next mission. I do have some units that I'm a little surprised were left on the map. I'm going to have to look into that. All right, but here to have the next mission. HMG did not go back to the right spot. Okay. So if we look here, mission 4, that was it. That was causing the lat teams too. All that was caused by that. All right. So we're back to another forest road issue. This is a very interesting. So the setup can vary on this one, I believe. Is this the one? No. All right, so they're going to be marching down the forest road. And we have a random route. Defensive mission, 2 turns. We got twilight and then daylight. And we start with some fog. All right, looks like a fun mission. So we're set up now, at least. We will jump back in for mission 4. I will save this Fields of Fire. All right. Mission 4 start. We're ready to roll. Thank you for joining. Sorry for that was a little bit chaotic there at the end, just trying to troubleshoot with all of you. But we got the mission set up. We succeeded. Again, gotta say, I don't feel like a huge fan of mission 3 at this point, but I'm gonna go back and look and see, did I do something wrong? But let's continue. Let's keep seeing. This is the last defensive mission, and then we'll be shifting to back on the offense. So I'll see you on the next video.